Welcome to the World Hydrogen Week here in Copenhagen. My name is Nick Edstrom and I'm the Global Pricing Lead of Hydrogen at S&P Global Commodity Insights. I'm joined today by Filip Smeets, the CCO of Ceres.
Hi, hello. I'm very happy to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. So, Filip, it's been a very interesting market in recent days, but I think before I talk to you about recent developments, would it be possible for you to tell me a little bit about what makes your technology a little bit different from your competitors?
Yeah, for sure. We're the leading solid oxide technology house in the world. And we have a very differentiated technology in that sense that you can operate it at 500 degrees C as opposed to 900 degrees C, which means that with our technology, you're in the automotive sector operations. With other solid oxide technology, you're really in space technology, and that makes things much more expensive and much more difficult. We have technology that cuts down the cost, facilitates and makes operations pragmatic, and that's why I think for the future Ceres is the best choice.
Perfect. That's a little bit about your solid oxide technology, but that's not the only thing which makes Ceres a little bit different. Could you explain your licensing model, how you've chosen a different approach to go to market?
Yes, certainly. So when people think about solid oxide, they think that we are an OEM, but we actually don't produce any hardware that we put on the market. We are a technology company, so we develop the technology for solid oxide fuel cells and for solid oxide electrolysis cells, and we develop also the manufacturing processes to do that at scale. And that's actually what we bring to the market. We sell technology licenses to manufacture our stacks at scale at any part of the world.
So a sort of asset-light model, but then that requires you to be very nimble from an R&D perspective.
Yes, that definitely is our focus, but over the years we have matured our product and we have now reached a very high level of maturity so that we can bring and sell a very clear, viable commercial product to our licensee partners, and that's basically what we are doing also. We have a couple of them already in mainly Asia.
I mean, this is fascinating, and perhaps you're talking about the market, and could you tell us a little bit more about end user market, end user demand, and one thing that I've heard a lot of in recent months is the emergence of demand from the data center segment. Would it be possible for you to expand on that for us?
Yeah, I'm very happy that you asked that question, because with our technology, you have basically a technology that you can run in two directions. You can run it to produce clean power, and you can run it also to produce green hydrogen. So investing in our technology means that you invest in optionality. You can use the technology in the power market for distributed power, but you can also, and that's probably a longer story, use it for green hydrogen, for producing green ammonia or other sustainable fuels in the future. Now, recently, over the past 1 year and a half, there has been a tremendous surge in demand for power for data centers, and that's not over. That will continue for the next decade or two. Plus also we expect in general distributed power to see a very strong uptick in the market. So our technology is really the ideal solution to bring to that kind of application where you don't have the possibility to pull the power at the capacities that you need from the grid, and where you also want to have sustainability integrated in your assets.
Perfect. And just one last question. So obviously, you mentioned that one of the distinguishing factors for the technology is the lower operating temperature compared to some of the other solid oxide tech. And that might well give you a competitive advantage in the data center segment when you have load ramps. You can be more responsive, perhaps.
Yeah, that's an important differentiator between our solid oxide technology platform and the alternatives. It provides intermittency, so it can follow the waveform or the load demands from a data center platform, as well as if you produce green ammonia based on green power resources like solar and wind, then it also can follow the intermittency.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Filip. We'll certainly be interested in seeing how the market develops for you.